Hey guys, it's me, Emily. Oh, there's a hummingbird. Sorry. Sorry about that. Hey guys, it's me, Emily, and it's been a while since I have made a video. I've been doing like short song covers or song cover, like full ones, short ones, and I've been meaning to make a video, but I've been so busy the past couple of months with a lot of exciting things that I've been able to do. And then when I was finally gonna make a video, I guess for last Monday, I had to get sick because, that's just what my body wanted to do, and so I haven't made a video because while I could talk, while I felt okay, around like my mouth, I basically look like I had leprosy, and it has been awful. So if you see white around my mouth, that is like a medication cream type thing, so yeah, that's why I look the way that I do. If you can see it, I can't really tell, but anyway, as some of you guys may know, most of the videos I do are centered around Broadway or singing or something like that. But this video is going to be different because I'm going to do my best to educate you all on something called alpha-gal. To quickly explain what alpha-gal is, it is a sickness brought on from a tick bite, and there is Lyme's disease, but alpha-gal is something completely different. You basically have an allergy to all red meats, all dairy, basically any animal product except for fish, turkey, and chicken. So it makes finding things to eat a lot harder, eating out it's a lot more difficult. And I know that just may sound like being a vegan, which is true for the most part, like we'll find things that are vegan friendly, but when it comes to eating out, it's a lot more difficult because we have to worry about cross-contamination. If you or somebody you know has an allergy, you probably understand what cross-contamination is. And if you don't have an allergy, the best way to put it is, think of somebody with a peanut allergy. Their food, they don't want it anywhere around something that's being cooked with peanuts. They don't want to be around the smell of it, the fumes. They don't want it cooked in the same oil as something that may have peanuts in it or peanut oil, whatever it may be. So you try to avoid it at all costs. And if you go in and try to order something, you would hope that it is by itself, separate, away from all the allergy things, so that there's no chance of you getting any sort of peanut in you, which would cause a reaction. So that's like alpha-gal. Because you're allergic to red meats and all the dairy products and all of that, you want it nowhere near other food. But going into a restaurant, it would be easy for the waiter or waitress to think, oh, well, it's just being a vegan. And they would cook the alpha-gal friendly food with non-alpha-gal friendly food in the same pan, in the same grill, same oil, whatever it may be. Even just the fumes can make some people sick and set off an allergic reaction. So that's why it is very important in restaurants to try to let them know just how important it is to not let it cross-contaminate, use new utensils or whatever it may be to try to keep it, away from the non-allergy friendly foods as possible. And since alpha-gal causes an allergy, that also means allergic reactions. And the reactions can range from just you feeling achy and sore to you breaking out into hives to even going into anaphylactic shock. And the problem with alpha-gal is you don't know how your body's going to react until it happens. And with my father, who has alpha-gal, it just constantly felt like he had the flu. That's how he described it. And he felt that way, just miserable for like a year and maybe even longer than that. And it wasn't until he went to the doctor and had a lot of tests, some blood drawn, that they found out that he had alpha-gal. And we had to learn to change everything, the way that we ate. We knew that going out to eat in restaurants was going to be hard. We've had to learn how to use an EpiPen, to carry one, to find, restaurants that are accommodating, like all these different things, to look at ingredients, because there is animal products and things you wouldn't even think about. Like even in sugar, the way that they get it to turn white sometimes is by using animal products, and it's just crazy how much you've got to do. And one thing that my father described was going out to eat can be it makes them very anxious, and it can be a very scary thing because you don't know if the people that you're telling about, the waiter or the waitress, that you're telling them that you have an allergy, you don't know if they're going to take it really seriously or if they're just going to write it off or whatever it may be. It's scary because since he doesn't know just how bad his reactions can be, luckily it's just been feeling achy, and while that sounds bad to say luckily, it's better than anaphylactic shock, he doesn't know. So it is a very scary thing. It's scary for us, our family, to try to watch out to not, give him something that would have an animal product in it. It's just a lot. So with all that being said, our family is going to Disney World. And when we first planned the trip, we did not know that my father had alpha-gal, and then later on we did. So it kind of brought up the question, what is he going to eat? We know that Disney World is good with allergies, but it's still, we still have a lot of questions. We couldn't find any videos on it, any blog posts, nothing. So that's why I'm making this video. I'm going to vlog our experience going through Disney World, and we're staying there for a while, which I'm so excited about. And so it's just going to be our experience with food with him. So yeah, I know I'm not the best vlogger. I know this intro is super long, but I wanted to make sure to explain what alpha-gal was, help you guys get an idea in case you're watching this and you don't have it, you've never heard of it. And if you're watching this and you do have alpha-gal or you know someone that does, I really hope that this video can help you when you're planning your trip to Disney, or if you're even just considering going. So with all that being said, I'm going to get the rest of my stuff together and head on out, and I will see you guys, I guess, as I vlog. And I will do my best. I am no Casey Neistat. I don't even know if that's a popular vlogger. I don't know who is, so we'll give it a shot. Okay, so we decided to stop for food, and we stopped at Chick-fil-A, and options that are good for alpha-gal are the grilled nuggets. Again, since alpha-gal is different than veganism, he can have chicken. Again, he can have chicken, turkey, and fish. And then also the fries at Chick-fil-A are also vegan as well. So yeah, we're going to start eating because we're all hungry. Also, just a bit of a disclaimer as well. For my dad, he doesn't have any allergic reactions to Chick-fil-A, the fumes, any of that, but other people may. It just depends on, again, like the levels that you may have, how much you've been exposed to the alpha-gal sickness. It just depends. So again, my dad doesn't have a problem with it. There are probably others that don't, but yeah, it's just an extra precaution because you never know. Also, just because he was able to have Chick-fil-A's grilled nuggets doesn't mean he can have all chicken, because for the most part, a lot of chicken is coated with something, or it has breading on it, and for the most part that will have animal products in it. It just so happens that Chick-fil-A's doesn't, but just because you can't have chicken with alpha-gal doesn't mean you can have it all, because some may have animal products in it that you cannot have. Okay, so a big time jump. It is the next day. We're here at the Magic Kingdom, and it is, I think, around 8-ish, okay. And so we are trying to find some breakfast, trying to find just something to eat in general. And so far, at the Cheshire Cafe, I believe is what it's called, we got the Wonderland Slushie, and it is vegan. It has soy in it, but with alpha-gal you can still have that. So that's what my father's having right now. So yeah, and then we're going to keep trying to find different snacks, different foods, so that we can eat throughout the day before our sit-down meal. Okay, so update, I got a pair of ears. I absolutely love them. We are eating lunch at the Columbia Harbour House in Magic Kingdom, and they were accommodating to my father's allergy. He is getting the grilled salmon and vegetables, and so it's taking a little bit of extra time for them to prepare it, but they are doing it safely. They understood, about him having an allergy. It's being cooked in something separate from the other things. So yeah, I will show you what it looks like and what he thinks about it once we get it. So here's what the salmon looks like, and then he also got a lemonade slushie, which was vegan, and then on his receipt you can see it says allergy. So yeah. And here's what the outside of the restaurant looks like. And my father loved it. He said it was delicious, it was amazing. And again, the workers, the waiters, I don't know what you call them. They were all very nice, very understanding, very accommodating. Okay, so after a very long day, we are all super tired. We are at Trails End at Fort Wilderness, and we are going to see what all we can eat, or what my father can eat with alpha-gal. We're not for sure just yet what he can have. We'll be talking to a chef or our server or whoever it may be. So we will see, and I'll keep you guys updated on what he ends up getting. So Trails End is a buffet, and they're making my dad some specific things like grilled salmon without any butter, and then also a veggie salad. But right now on the buffet he was able to get this. There's a cucumber salad, and then the shrimp was perfectly acceptable, and then he can also have the fried chicken. He just doesn't have it currently. So yeah, looks good. And as soon as I turned my camera off, they brought the vegetable platter, which looks really, really good, and then the grilled salmon. And then they also have vegan cornbread. I totally forgot about that. He's going to be getting that as well. We just have to wait for it to come. I obviously forgot to vlog right after we ate. We had a lot come up. We became very busy. We just now got back to the room many hours later. So yeah, but Trails End was a wonderful place to eat and was very accommodating to the alpha-gal allergy. My dad absolutely loved the food. He said it was really good. And then even like the non-alpha-gal friendly food, like it just was good in general. Trails End, I don't know, I really enjoyed it. I loved the flavors. But yeah, it was just, they were so nice about it. The chef came out and talked to my dad about his allergy. I was very nice about it. So yeah, tomorrow we will be in Animal Kingdom, so we will be trying to find foods that are vegan, and so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, for now I'm going to go eat a snack and go to sleep. For breakfast, we ate at the Tusker house at Animal Kingdom, and this was all that he was able to eat, which was actually a lot of options. In Epcot, we stopped and got the Mickey pretzel because it is vegan. I wasn't the biggest fan of it because I felt like it needed a bit more salt, but it still worked out good because it was a snack and it was big enough to feed all three of us. So yeah, it was a pretty good deal. When we went back to the resort, we got a plant-based burger and then some fries as well. The burger was pretty good, and the fries, it took a little bit longer to get them because they had to be specially made. And my father also for dessert got some brownie cookie dough that turned out to be vegan as well. So unfortunately, I did not realize how difficult it was going to be to not only take in all of Disney World and enjoy it, but also keep up with everything that we were eating and film it and review it. So the rest of this video is going to be done in this voiceover type style because while I did get footage of the food, I didn't review it and go over what it was. So hopefully the video still turns out good, and I hope that you guys can still enjoy it. So yeah. So this was the fish that he got at Via Napoli, which is an Italian restaurant located in Epcot. This was a salad that he got at the Be Our Guest restaurant at Magic Kingdom with some fish on it too. Unfortunately, I did not get any footage at the Crystal Palace, which is located in Magic Kingdom, because it was very loud and overwhelming in there, but he did have options to eat. I believe it was a salad and some chicken as well. So we ate at the 50s Primetime Cafe located in Hollywood Studios, and he was able to have a vegan chocolate shake and chicken, potatoes, carrots, and corn. For our last meal at Disney, we ate at Chef Mickey's, which is located very close to Magic Kingdom. My father was able to have a lot to eat. A lot was vegan, so that was amazing. We stopped by D-Luxe Burger located at Disney Springs, where he was able to have fries and a plant-based burger as well. And on our way home, we stopped at Cinnaholic, which has vegan cinnamon rolls that are absolutely delicious, and my family loves them. So as you guys can tell, I am finally back home, and I absolutely love Disney World. I already want to go back there. So as you guys can tell, I am finally back home, and I absolutely love Disney World. I already want to go back. It was so much fun. It takes a lot out of you. There's a lot to be done in it. Just one day, like walking everywhere, waking up early. Most parks have these things called magic hours, which means like you can come in like before the rest of the crowd can come in. Like you have to pay for that. But like with Hollywood Studios, I think it opened at like 6, and so we would wake up at like 4:30 to get on the bus to get over there. So yeah, we wouldn't go to bed till late. So a lot of work, very tiresome, but so much fun. Again, I'm really sorry that I didn't film a review every single time that I would, we ate. I really wanted to. I didn't realize how much work it was going to be, like I said earlier. Again, that is all on me, but I'm so thankful that with the power of voiceover, I was still able to show you guys. I'm also going to have the names of the restaurants and where they were located in the description below. If this video is just too choppy or weird and you would just want like a quick answer. So there you go. Some things I did not mention in the video were my mother and I went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, and my father stayed behind to rest, and so that's why there's like one meal missing there. I think it's missing. I don't think I got any footage. But basically what he ate was just, he kind of snacked like for dinner. That's kind of all he did. And for snacks, we took things like Unfrosted Poptarts. Those were vegan. Some cereals were vegan. I think it's Honeycombs that are vegan, if I'm pretty sure. I'll also list those down in the description in case I'm wrong. And then like there's some kind of Teddy Grahams. I think they're just the plain chocolate ones that he could have. Raisins. So we would just kind of like pull together things like that for him to snack on. Whether in the parks, whether when we were at the hotel. So that worked out really good. But also when we were at the party, not only can you get candy, but you can also get an allergen bag. And that's for like being dairy free or gluten free or, you know, whatever it is. So we got an extra bag for my dad so that he could have candy like when we got back to the hotel. And they had a lot of options. The only thing that he could not eat were the gummy bears because they had gelatin in them, and gelatin is not vegan. So, but everything else, there was like some rice milk chocolate bars. There were some kind of peanut butter cup made out of like sunflower seeds or something. Jelly beans he could have. So he got a lot of candy as well as us. So it was a lot of fun just to see like how many options they had for people that did have allergies. On our way back home, we ate at Chick-fil-A, which he got the same thing as he did the previous time on our way down there, which was the grilled chicken, the waffle fries, and the lemonade. I just didn't record it or show you guys because you had already seen it. And then a big thing was in the park was like snacks, because we were on the Disney dining plan, which means you get like a certain amount of snacks per day. He was able to eat the Mickey shaped pretzels, popcorn, and Dole Whip. Those were like his 3 go-tos, especially Dole Whip because he absolutely loves it. My mother loves it as well. So Dole Whip was a really big thing. And that's so cool that it's vegan because it's delicious. So I'm going to wrap it up with this. Disney World is very accommodating to allergies, and they did really well with my dad's allergy. He would talk to the chef most of the time before meals, just so that they could have an idea of what his allergy was, what they needed to avoid. But we ran into a couple problems here and there, like with the plant-based burger that we had at our resort. There was a bit of a language barrier there, and the person that was serving him seemed to have a little bit of trouble like understanding what the allergy was, what he wanted. So it took a long time to get the burger. And then with Chef Mickey's, we told one of the chefs that my dad couldn't have gelatin, but then another chef served him dessert. So on the plate, which you may be able to see in the video, there is gummy bears, and my dad couldn't eat those because gelatin. And my mother and I ate those instead. They were very good, but still something my father couldn't have. And then as well with the Tusker house, when my dad was explaining the allergy to one of the chefs, you know, he was saying you can have meat, no animal byproducts like, you know, like pork and beef. And so as soon as he said that, the chef was like, okay, so do you want bacon? And my dad was like, no, I can't have, you know, pork, just said that. So there's a little bit of issues here and there, but all in all, it was a very good experience. The best advice I have, and that, you know, my father brought up, my mother brought up, it's just like, when you go into any place, not just Disney, and you're gonna like order food, you should know what your allergy is so that you can constantly like make sure that people are, you know, taking extra precautions. And while that may seem like hard to do, it's very important with any allergy. So that was just our thing, was like knowing what his allergy was, knowing what he couldn't eat. So in case somebody slips up or there's something on his plate that he can't have, like we'll know, like, okay, you know, we try to be as a family very vigilant with what he eats just to make sure that everything's safe for him to eat. So that is all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. Again, whether to explain what the allergy was, if you have the allergy, hopefully it will help you if you are planning to go to Disney sometime, or again, just a better understanding for alpha-gal in general. Again, I know this is very different from what I usually do, like Broadway, but I thought it was really important, and I'm really glad that I figured out a way to continue this with like the whole voiceover thing, instead of just giving up on it and like never finishing it. If you like this video, you can give it a big thumbs up. And if you have any experiences with Disney World and allergies or alpha-gal in general, you can leave that in the comments below. I would love to hear about it, or I guess read about it. I guess I wouldn't hear about it. Anyway, thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye! Whoop!